too thick.
Fossil Surface University. There it is.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Burton vlog. We are headed out to Repticon Jacksonville today. It is a bright and early and beautiful morning. Sun is shining. So we are gonna head out there with Big John Reptiles and we are gonna get on the road and we will catch up with you guys when we get there. Let's go. Alright guys, we just got here, the Morocco Shrine Center in Jacksonville, Florida. We're gonna go inside and check it out.
He's actually really a good dude. We had enough
Where's that head at? It's hiding.
Here we are, here we are. They have small heads compared to their size.
What is it?
Black milk snake from Costa Rica.
Can I hold him?
You can.
Soft.
Which just took him out. I mean, I can't see his whole body. That one could be.
That is a big pair of boas. Whoa! Holy cow! I've never seen one that color.
I'm sure you've seen them.
You get your banner in there.
Pet or is that?
Nope, this is mine. Pet.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah, he's my show animal. So
Yeah.
take him out.
Yeah,
Kids love him.
He did the same thing to me. He put his head right up to the camera when I pulled it out.
He loves cameras.
I was gonna say he knows.
Or a little bit of coaxing or a little bit of assist feeding, but for the most part we can get them on a regular normal rodent snake diet. This guy's a male, he's a full-grown breeder size male. The easiest way to tell the sex, aside from the size, is by the tail. Now aside from this guy, he's got a little bump on his tail, but he's my best example. If you look at the tail of the male, it has a very easy taper, it comes straight off, it's like more or less part of the body. And it's also quite a bit longer. A lot of people go by scale count. If it's got over 40 scales, they consider it a male on the tail from cloaca to tip. And if it's got less, around 38, they consider it a female. Unfortunately, scale count is definitely not the most accurate way to sex a hognose. So, you know, when you're selling them to people and you're guaranteeing sex, you want to make sure that you're selling the right thing, or you want to make sure that you have the right animal if you're going to breed it. So there's a couple other ways that you can use to sex it. You can probe it like any other snake. Male snakes have what's called hemipenes, and they run down both sides of the cloaca, and by taking a little probe and seeing how far it goes in, as uncomfortable as that sounds to us humans, that's a really good way to figure out the sex. It's a more accurate way. You can also do what's called popping to some of the babies, whereas you push it and see if the hemipenes pop out of the cloaca, which is not the safest way, especially if you don't really know what you're doing. It's really easy to injure the animal and give them some kind of a permanent injury on the hemipenes and around the cloaca. I have a sweet spot where I work. It's usually between 180 and 250 grams, whereas a lot of people don't even breed their hognose until they reach 300. I don't like mine ever to reach 300 because for me, it just doesn't work out well. I get more fertile, good eggs out of these guys than I would out of the bigger ones, and a lot of my bigger ones don't even go. So if you look at the tail of the female, see how short it is? I mean, she's got a pretty long tail for a female, but they also have what some of us like to call hips, which is, it kind of comes down in a very sharp taper at the top. It comes more in like this and then goes down, so it doesn't just come straight off the body. It's got that very sharp from there to there where it tips in very quickly and gets thin. She's not the greatest example, but she's the only big female that I had with me, so I brought her up. Some of them are just like a big wedge from cloaca to end. So that's the easiest way to tell. And males typically don't get this big. It's pretty rare for a male to get this size. Usually I keep my males at about 80 to 100 grams for breeding. Keep it healthy, not fat, but not too skinny.
All right, guys, that wraps up Repticon Jacksonville. We had a killer time. There was a lot of big snakes there that we got to see. I got to come home with some feeders, and we didn't come home with any snakes, but that's not a bad thing, man. I already got too many of those things at home. It looks like they're deflating the dragon out here, or whatever the hell that is out front.
I don't think this is bolted down.
I know, right? Put it in my garage, what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end that here. Burton Vlogs, checking out.